There's a lot of actors out there. And I was talking to somebody just today about this, about how many television shows, how many cable shows, and how as a casting director and as a director, I have to really sort of keep apprised as to what's going on out there and what shows are being done and what actors are out there. There's just not enough time in the day to do my job and watch all those various series. But there are so many actors doing such fine work that it's an agent's responsibility to bring them to my attention, and my responsibility to watch those actors work and be able to say, hey, they'd make a really good Lex Luthor. Hey, they'd be a really good Wonder Woman. Hey, I try to find new people that will stimulate the audience and go, oh, wow, that's so-and-so from this series that I watch all the time. What a cool idea. And on this project, I had the great good fortune to work with so many wonderful people, whether it's Mark Harmon or James Woods, who I wanted to work with for so many years. And then some people that I had worked with before, like Gina Torres. And I'm so blessed that animation has become this industry that even in a recession, there's still a lot of work going on in animation. And actors want to do it. I think as much because they don't have to worry about makeup or wardrobe or memorizing. They can come in with their voice warmed up in their pajamas and do the job. And so I think a lot of voiceover actors, or rather a lot of actors, like to do voiceover. A lot of them also have children who can't watch their on-camera work because it's so adult, but they can watch their cartoons. So that's always very interesting to see the people say, if I could play something in a Batman episode, or if I could be in a Justice League, my son would think I'm the hero. Matter of fact, right now I'm doing a series called Batman the Brave and the Bold. Diedrich Bader is playing Batman for me, and his son, who's about 5 or 6 years old, Sebastian is his name. Well, it doesn't matter what else Dad has done. Dad is Batman, so he's just king. And so I think a lot of actors have this experience with their children, where they just want to be an animated character that their kids can watch. And so I have an enormous pool of talent that I can call upon, which is great.
That's great. Now, like you said, you have James and Gina's working again. You guys have people, like Nolan North, who primarily only does voice work.
Correct.
Now, as a director for something like this, is it challenging when they don't get to record lines together? How do you guys play off of that when everybody's just on their own?
Do you know, from the very beginning of my career, some 12 years ago, I've had instances where actors could not be in the room. Even Adam West, 1,000 years ago on Super Friends at Hanna-Barbera. And so you get used to that technique of having to record people separately. Certain companies like Disney traditionally record actors separately. I far prefer an ensemble record where all the actors are in the room at the same time. So anytime I can, I get a group of actors together. Certainly the Nolan Norths, the Josh Keatons, the Vanessa Marshalls, I'll get all them together. And because reacting is as big a part of acting as just saying your line. You want the actor to react to what the other actor said, as opposed to doing 20 takes of one actor so that they're not... The issue is, what's the guy before him going to do? So if he does something different, you have to do 20 different takes to make sure you've covered what that guy might do. If they're right there, you know what that guy did, the next line follows it, it sounds right, you move on. It's much more time efficient to have them all in the room at the same time. Celebrities, it's not always possible. I met James Woods 15 minutes ago, and we've worked together several times now, but it was always long distance. So, technology is remarkable. Satellite hookups, it sounds like he's in the next room, just that I couldn't see him. And I really like that one-on-one. I like to be able to, when I'm working with an actor and I need, impacts, and I need you to stir. If I do this for the actor, they're so much better at it. But if they have to do it just hearing my voice, it's not nearly as good as if I can physically see them.
Now, you said before that you wanted to work with James for a long time on something like this. When he first started recording how great was it to finally see what he was bringing to that character?
It was positively thrilling. And the first thing I thought was, it's so subtle what he's doing. It's so quiet that the animators have to really beware that he's not playing, because you play a villain and most people think of something huge. They think of a big, broad, cartoony villain. This is certainly not what he does in this piece. It's very quiet and very subtle and very interesting. So when I first heard it, I thought, this is why you hire someone like James Woods, because he doesn't do what you expect. He does something different. He brings another idea to the table that you didn't think of, and that's awesome. That's what you want.